Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is Jenna's Fix Live, and it is Thursday night. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever because so much stuff has happened since then. I haven't seen you since 7 days ago, and it feels like we need to catch up. And there's a lot that's gone on, a lot in everybody's world. I was thinking about how I was going to start the show today, and I saw something online that said, "Are we ready for fall?" Like, as in the season and not the total collapse of society. So, yeah, are we ready for fall? Because that's what this show is supposed to be. Fall looks, crafting fall outfits, crafting this fall, what your ideal fall style is going to be. Yet, there also is this other thing that's going on all over everybody's worlds right now. So, yeah, are we into fall as in the season or the total collapse of society? I'm hoping that it's the former because that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about tonight. I've been doing these shows for years, not necessarily Jenna's Picks, you guys know, live shows for years. And in that time, a lot of things have come up, obviously, and you guys have been with me. A lot of you guys have been with me for a lot of that. And what I always love about these shows is days like today, September 11th, day after huge political unrest, we, or at least I tend to be like, I can't do anything. Like, I'm frozen. Like, my whole thing is like, I just get bogged down in the details and frozen and all that stuff. And what I've realized in all these years of me doing this is that it's so nice to have this outlet, to have this escape, and to probably for the first time today for a lot of you guys, you're watching something else that's not constant unrest on your social media feeds or talking to people about politics and talking about all this like really really heavy stuff. So even though my first instinct is to be like, I can't do anything but sit in this like horror, my my whole real reason for doing this, whether or not there's stuff going on in the world, is to give you guys an escape from a job or your nagging family, or, just take your mind off of whatever work related anxiety, anything like that. So that's why I do this show, to give us this like place where we can just come and talk about fashion and talk about life, and I can tell you guys my problems and we kind of have that discourse on here. And it's really, like I said, it's a girlfriend hour. So I always love this show because it gives you that, and it gives me that too. It gives me an outlet to just talk about things that are not so deep. You know what I mean? We're talking about fashion, we're putting outfits together, we're talking about confidence, mostly happy things. Sometimes I come on here and I tell you guys my drama. But I really think that, especially at a time like this where there's just so much going on, so much heavy stuff, this is really why a show like this is important, because it will literally stop you from scrolling other things so that it takes your mind off of it and you watch this and you think about other things besides what's going on up here, right? So you guys can just listen to me and tune out everything else. So welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you were like, oh, I want to watch this show, but like I don't really want to get into, like, I don't really feel like in this lighthearted mood, that's okay, because I'm going to get you there. That's my job. That's always my job, is to just ease your mind, get you ready for bed. You watch me and then you fall asleep, or maybe you fall asleep while you're watching me. And that's kind of the best thing about doing this, is just having this time to just relax and take our minds off of everything else. So that's why we're here. We're talking about fall, the season, and not the total collapse of society. So welcome everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, it is. Effie's still on the it's still summer thing. Well, technically it's still summer until September 21st, but I am not feeling like summer anymore, you guys. I mean, I was so happy to have nice weather today. That's how I feel. Like, the mornings feel so cold already, and then when the sun comes out in the afternoon, I'm like, oh yes, the sun. I remember what this feels like. I feel like my tan has already faded. I am like this probably 1 week out from having to change the color of my foundation because I'm like, that's it, tan's gone. So yeah, it's only downhill from for my skin color at this point, but I am looking forward to fall now. You guys know it takes me a while to get into it, but fall has been historically my favorite season, and I love dressing for it because I feel like you could really put together outfits with layers, and that's what this series has been about. So this is part 3 of the Layered Looks series, and tonight we're talking all about the barn jacket. And you guys might have seen my Instagram post. Juliet was modeling her barn jacket. Um, Not to be dramatic, but I got upstaged in my fit videos by a 4-year-old. She's going to take my job. At some point, it will be called Juliet's Fix. So yeah, the barn jacket is all the rage, and I hear you, or I should say I heard you. Last week we did the suede jackets, and they were such a hit. You guys loved them. Thank you. I love them too. We had them in a bunch of colors. If you guys didn't get a chance to check out that live, go back and see it. If I have time at the end, I'll just parade a couple of the color, or all the colors around for you again. But we had, I'm staring at them right now, black, army green, khaki, and beige. And they're such great jackets. And I actually wore one to Juliet's first day of dancing school yesterday. So they're just like perfect in between seasonal jackets and just like another layer to put on instead of just wearing a cardigan or a sweatshirt. It just really amps up your look. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, but with the barn jacket, because this is the viral jacket. This is the jacket that everybody is wearing at every price point, and I am giving it to you at probably the lowest price point I've seen for the quality. I'm obsessed with this jacket, and when I said I heard you, it's because I modeled those jackets last week, and I did get some DMs asking if I could provide longer jackets, because not everybody wants a shorter length, modern, boxy fit. So, like I said, I heard you. I'm showing you guys 2 jackets today. One is this one, which is that like shorter, it's not cropped, but it's like a shorter modern fit. And the other one is long line. So I'm excited to be able to carry both for you. They're both 2 different jackets. So you'll see if you didn't see on the graphic, they are very different, can be worn very much the same way. So I'm going to show you how to do that. That's going to be our live tonight, is the barn jacket. So this is part 3 of the layered looks. And I have one more part in the series next week, although I feel like I got some cardigans in, and I feel like I want to add that to the layered look series, but it's not a jacket, it's a cardigan, so I feel like I might do that. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm going to do it. I just don't know if I'm going to make it part of the series or not, because I have some try-ons I want to do for you guys. I got some stuff from Aritzia in today, and I love the stuff. We talked about Aritzia last week. Definitely a higher price point. So buying from the website, it's always like hit or miss, especially if you don't know your sizing, you've never been in the store, and you guys know I have 2 young kids. I'm not really one to be able to go shopping all the time, although now I have a little bit more free time. So I did go into the store. My kids are in the background of the videos that I shot, but I did end up buying some really cute things. And then today, I just got a package in today as well, that has something else, and I'm very excited to show it to you too. So I think we're going to do one more week of the Layered Looks series, and then the week after, maybe I'll do the Aritzia try-on, save the cardigans for later. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, this Layered Looks series has been so good because it really gives you ideas of what to use with stuff that you already have in your, what to wear with stuff that you already have in your closet. So that is the goal of this, is to be like, you don't need to buy every single thing on this live. Maybe you're missing the jacket, or maybe you already have the jacket, but you're like, I don't know how to wear this. Buy a couple of the base layering pieces. So that's what this live is for, is to show you how to create these outfits with these jackets. And the jackets are so, when I say viral, I mean, I'm seeing them everywhere, in store, on social media, do try-ons with fashion influencers. Like, I'm seeing them everywhere. Juliet was wearing one. So I'm showing you how to create an outfit with that. So whether you have the jacket and you just need some other pieces, or you have the pieces, you just need the jacket, or you have both, but you don't know how to put them together, that's what I'm here for. So this is Jena's Picks Live, Layered Looks Part 3, the barn jacket. I'm showing you 2 jackets today and a bunch of outfits to go with it. My name is Jena, and this is your Thursday Night Live. So welcome, everybody, whether you're watching live or on the replay. Thank you so much for watching. Your viewership means everything to me. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. I am live pretty much every Thursday. And yeah, we got a lot going on. So what is everybody saying in the comments? Okay. Tans. Look forward to hanging out with you. Yup. I agree, Sherry. Society has gone to hell. Okay. Yeah, lots going on. Okay, so my mom says she doesn't know Aritzia, and I do want to say, wait for my try-on, because the sizing is a little bit tricky if you don't know your sizing. And obviously, I'm going to show you all my picks, but it is definitely, I know Effie, Effie says, Sharon, you would love Aritzia. She really would. Mom, it's like, it's trendy, could be sexy, could be businessy, but trendy, upscale business attire you would love. But everything is a high price point. Like I was talking about last week, everything is like you go in and it's like $100, $118, $198 for one item. So like if you get a couple of items, you're spending some bucks. So we want to supplement that with like Jenna's Picks price point stuff where you could get a jacket for 58, you could get a t-shirt for 20. Like that's what you can sub in with your $120 work pants. Do you know what I mean? So that's why something like this boutique works really well, because when you see me dressed up when I post pictures, it's not my everyday style. You guys know I'm usually running around in workout clothes, but when I do get dressed up for something, you're like, oh, I love your outfit. It's usually pieces like something's expensive, something's not. Or I have like my expensive shoes on, but my dress is a Jenna's Picks dress, or my dress is from H&M or something like that. So mixing things together, and my mom is like the queen of that. That's how I grew up, where she was very much like, you don't have to spend a lot of money on your clothes. You just have to wear clothes that look good on you, and you mix and match. So you don't have to wear designer head to toe to look expensive. You have like a few key designer pieces and that like sprinkled in, and it just really like amps up your wardrobe. So I am here for all of your other needs, and that's what Jenna's Picks is great for: attainable, affordable, comfortable, trendy style. They have great sales. I got deals in July, end of the season sale. I know right now you're not going to hit any sales for pretty much anywhere for like fall and winter stuff, except here because everything's pretty much always on sale here. But yeah, we love Aritzia. It's kind of like Anthropologie pricing, but Anthropologie is more like free people, bohemian style, like classy free people maybe. And then Aritzia is more like businessy, classy kind of thing. You're talking my language. It's like I always say, not everything has to be a high price point. You have to mix it up. Yes, and my mom does always. If there's one word that could describe my mom, it's she always looks expensive. That's true. And she is. The upkeep is everything, you guys. We all know that. We all are coming from that same place, right? Okay, so I am just going to put that up here. If you guys did not join me last week, you didn't see the refresh of my studio. We got a new carpet. We got new pictures and stuff all along the walls. We're ready for fall. I'm feeling this sort of like cozier atmosphere. So that's what we have going on today. If you are watching and you are not commenting and you're like, how do I comment live? You have to have your profile information filled in on your account in like YouTube and Google, because they're all one thing now. So you have to have a name, a picture or avatar, and something filled in for your birthday, and then you'll be able to comment. So it doesn't have to be your name. It doesn't have to be a real picture. It doesn't have to be your real birthday, but they want to make sure that you're a real person in order to comment on these lives. So fill out all that information, join the party. As you can see from the rolling scroll, everybody is ready to join this party and to start talking, because this is the best. This honestly, the comments are the best part of the show. If I could just talk to you guys and not model the clothes, I would do that too. I don't know how many people would watch them, but I do love having conversations with you guys, and I love when you have side conversations, but then I want to be part of it. And yeah, I can't do that. Effie, the olive plant is new for this year, but I have a bunch of like things that I rotate around and store in like the storage area. I kind of forgot about this. It's actually hasn't even been in the storage area. It's been sitting in the side of my studio over here, and I just walk by it every day and forget about it. But when I was trying to figure out like what to do with the studio, I was like, wait a minute. Because I was going to put some fall decor on the table, but I was like, I could use the olive plant. I like that. So I did have the table there with candles previously, and then I changed up some of the decor, but I brought the olive tree back. I have some Christmas trees that I could like filter in once the winter starts. But yeah, it is coming along for a fall refresh, I think. And then this picture, Cooper and I picked out that picture. Greg picked out the rug. It was a family affair. Juliet was none too pleased that her picture did not get picked. Can I link it? I don't know. I will try to. I don't know if I can. I got it from, what is it called? I have one upstairs too, but I have like a bigger one. I forgot the website. I'll look it up and I'll see if I can link it for you. Um, okay, so we are going to get started. Again, my name is Jenna. This is Jenna's Picks Live. Everything that you see on the live tonight, like literally everything that I'm wearing right now, will be for sale on jennaspicks.com, JENASPICKS.com. Anything else that's not a Jenna's pick on my website that's like that I'm not selling, but that I'm wearing tonight, like for instance, the shoes that I'm wearing, they are last season Target, but I think they're still available, and I have that linked on the Shop My Closet little app. So I'm going to show you guys how to get to that, and then I will get started showing you guys everything. So this is my website, jennaspicks.com. This is what you're going to see when you tune in. So this is all new arrival stuff at the top. Then you have some featured collections, everything on my live show every week. This gets rotated. Then you have an autumn preview, layering, and closet essentials. So I kind of have those in separate collections for you guys. And then if you're just like, I need to see what tops you have, or I need to see what dresses you have, you can just click these and you can get all of those categories there. You can watch the last 4 lives here on replay. And then you can shop my closet, which is everything, like I said, that's not a Jenna's Picks sale item, but I've talked about on the live, like the iron that I love, or my like stuff that I've gotten from other places like Nordstrom or Aritzia, Target, all that stuff is here too. My Like to Know It, same thing. And then my Amazon storefront, which regrettably has not been updated in quite some time. And then I also have reviews from you guys. So if you've purchased something and you love it, please leave a review. It really helps everybody else feel confident in buying something. And I just really like to see what you guys love and all that kind of stuff. So that's how it works. If you go up here to the Jenna's Picks Live tab, you're going to see everything that I am showing live tonight. You can scroll through and see that's all the stuff that I'll be showing. And then you can see some other stuff here, blah, 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 live replays and all that stuff. So, so let's go to just going to show you what the Shop My Closet looks like. So right here on the homepage, Shop My Closet, you just click that Shop Now and it opens. Layered Looks series. So I've been compiling everything from this past 3 weeks of stuff that I have talked about on my live. For instance, this is the Aritzia bodysuit that I wore last week on the live. I showed it to you guys. So you could buy it right here. If you are, what I will ask you guys, please, if you are buying something from these looks or from these links and not my jennaspicks.com stuff, or that too, please use my links to buy it. It doesn't matter if you buy this bodysuit or if you're on the Aritzia website and you end up buying something else. I still get credit for bringing you guys to that website. That's how the affiliate program works. So if you feel so inclined and if you love the stuff that I'm selling or talking about, or you like the brands that I'm talking about, please use my links because it doesn't cost you anything and it helps me get credit and build credit with these brands. And then we could do more fun stuff like try-ons and things like that. So everything is here. I wore a pair of tapered sort of like army green army pants last week. And so I linked some similar items here. So anything that I've talked about that's not a Jenna's Picks item and also Jenna's Picks items will be linked here. And then everything else is back on my website. So that is how it works. jennaspicks.com is where you can find all of that stuff. So I'm going to talk about the stuff on the live right now. All right, so, oh, Effie says she'll review the bag. She loves it. I am so glad. So Effie got the black version of this bag that I cannot stop talking about. I am obsessed with it. I actually think I have to order another one just so that I could actually use it, because this one I just keep in my studio because I've been showing it basically every week because it goes with everything. So if you got the black version, it's black with gold hardware. It's $46 and it's the freaking best fall bag. So much room in this one. Love the weaving, and it's just super, super on trend for this season, and she loves it. So I'm very excited about that. Thank you so much, Effie. Please review that bag because everybody likes it. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you guys. I remember during COVID, you had a Friday night girls' night. It was before Juliet. Yes, I used to be live 3 times a week, and I had Cooper on every single day for through COVID. He was such a little baby. I actually just saw a picture today. It came up like randomly on my phone, and I was like, he is this tiny little thing, like crawling around everywhere. I was like holding him on my lap. So that's how we started these lives. Well, actually, we started the lives before I was even pregnant with him. And then I had Cooper, and then we had COVID, and then I had Juliet, and now look at us. We've been together for over 5 years. It's been a long relationship, you guys. Okay, so um, yes, I could definitely see it sold at Anthropologie for sure, Effie. She says that the bag is perfect. It's definitely an Anthropologie dupe. I can see it sold at Anthropologie for sure. The other bag that I showed you guys that I got my mother-in-law that I also got is a woven bag too. Very similar. Can you tell I have a type? So yeah, I totally agree. And that one I got at Anthropologie too. That is linked on the Shop My if you're interested. Oops, why am I going back to the screen share? All right, so I'm going to get started with talking about what you guys really came here for tonight, which is the layered looks part 3, the barn jacket. So this is all the rage. You guys have seen this. I actually meant to post, I'm never going to be able to find it now. Hang on a second. I meant to post this today. I told you guys I was going to, and then I forgot. But it's basically a graphic of all different barn jackets from different companies, all put together, and what the price point is. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find it now. I will post it on Instagram after the live. But it basically shows you all the different barn jackets that are available out there now, and they all range from like $150 down to like $44. This is $58, so it's basically the lowest price point that you're going to get. I think there was one that was 44 or 48, and it was like from Walmart, I think. Very plain. There was nothing on it except the collar and a zipper. What I love about this is it has so much going on. It sort of looks like that functional utility jacket that we all love, except it is the modern twist with the barn style, which is super trendy this season. So if you're looking for a barn jacket, you will not find one with this amount of details, with this quality, at this price point. Everything else, Mango, H&M, what were the other retailers? Abercrombie, everything is upwards of $100, $98, $120, something like that. So this is such a great price point. This one is going to be $58. This is sold size small to extra large, and I am, I believe, in the size small. Let me just make sure. Of course, it doesn't say right now. Hold on. Yes, I'm in the size small. So this jacket, so cute. I'm going to show you all the different things about it. So as you can see, it has the color block collar. So this is sort of like almost like it's not suede, but it's a softer material here. You can see it's that deep brown. And this is like that quintessential barn jacket color that we all love. So this one is going to be what they call viral. This is the one you're going to see everywhere, and I'm going to show you how to style it. I love neutral underneath this, but we can also do some pops of color too. So you have some flap snaps, some pocket up here. You have some hardware on the sleeve. I have it rolled up, but I'll roll it down so you guys can see. It's a regular length sleeve, sort of like that baggy, boxy look. I like it rolled up or pushed up. That's kind of what I've been seeing around. Push up style. So cute. And then it also has a functional zipper. It has snap closures, and it also has the drawstring on the waist. So if you wanted to actually pull this in and make it a little bit shorter or a little bit less boxy like, then you can do that as well. So I will zip this up so you can see. It is so cute. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, this one is really cute. So you can see this is what it looks like zippered up. It has the snaps too, and everything is functional on it. And that's what the inside looks like. It is a nice sort of like soft utility, soft denim. It's a little bit on the thicker side, so definitely good for right now all the way up through that really cold weather that we get here in Massachusetts. So I could say I'd probably wear this up until maybe November here in Mass, but of course if you live in a more temperate climate, you can wear this whenever. This one is 100% cotton. I thought so, but I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to lie to you guys. So 100% cotton, color is great, and like I said, you can really wear anything underneath this. So if you like this, it's sold right there on my website. This is jennaspicks.com, and this one is the Fall Essential Barn Jacket. So cute, and it really just goes with everything. Perfect layering piece, and really just completes your outfit. So you can wear this What I love about these layers, like the suede jacket I sold last week and also like this jacket, what I love about it is it's not heavy enough where like you have to take it off when you get home. Like I find myself wearing it everywhere. Like when I wore that suede jacket yesterday to Juliet's dance class, I have to stay at the dance class the whole time because she's still in the little girl class. And I didn't take it off because it was just part of the outfit. I wore the layering tank underneath it and then I just wore that on top of it. And it sort of acts like how you would wear a cardigan. Like you wouldn't necessarily take that off. So you can wear this as your second layer for your outfit to like complete the look, or you can just throw it on as your jacket when you're going to run errands. Sherry says, what color is it? It's like, I would call it like a creamy beige, sort of like an off-white. It's the quintessential barn jacket color that we all like. It's like an ivory beige color. And then you have the dark brown here. So whatever color it's coming up in your video is the exact color that it is. That's how I've set up the lighting. I'm just going to make sure that nothing has gone crazy with my lighting here. Hang on a second. Let me just see. I know I am live now. Yep. So this is what it's looking like on my live. That is the exact color that it is. So that's why I have these crazy lights here. I will be going blind, but I have these crazy lights here to make sure that you guys are getting the exact color that it is. So there's no surprises when you get it. My mom says she would call it vanilla. And yeah, I totally agree. I think this is like a vanilla color. It's like a light beige is probably what I would be calling it. But yeah, vanilla works too. And then everything else that I'm wearing is also for sale. So you guys were asking for more V-neck t-shirts, and I decided to to source out a cotton one because I already sell a couple of the jersey knits, which I'm going to wear a little bit later on in the show. But this is a new t-shirt for us, and it's a little bit of a longer length too, which is going to be great as we get into legging season. So I have it tucked in right now, but you can see 100% cotton t-shirt. It is V-neck, a little bit of a longer sleeve, which is nice. Fits perfectly true to size. So I'm going to take this out right now. It also comes in black, and I'm wearing the size small, which is my normal size. So if you pull it all the way down here, it doesn't quite cover your butt. It's not like a tunic length, but it is the perfect length if you are somebody who likes to wear an out top, if you don't like to tuck something in. It really is a great length, and I like the fact that it's not skin tight. It's cotton, so it does have that sort of like texture that you can really put it somewhere and it will stay. It's not like that jersey fabric that kind of like hangs on your body and is stretchy and all that stuff. This is more of that structured cotton material, which is really nice. So if you're looking for a nice, solid white top, which I always say, I feel like every season you kind of have to buy the new white that you have, because if you're like me, you get makeup on everything. If you're also like me, you have little kids, so you're inevitably going to get it stained. But a fresh white top, especially if you wear it a lot, it just looks a little bit older as it goes through the wash. A fresh white, there's nothing like it. And when I am looking to see how people are styling things, almost always there's a white shirt underneath it, just because you want the second layer to stand out too, especially if you're going to wear something as cute as like that jacket. You don't want to take away from what's on top of it. So I do like the solid white underneath. I like it with the darker jacket too. I like it with all of the other jackets that I've worn. I'll actually show you. These are the 4 suede jackets that I sold last week. So even under this beige color, it looks nice. Under the khaki color, it looks good. Under the army green, it really pops. And of course, under the black, it would pop as well. So definitely want to invest in a good white t-shirt, but it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. Like, I feel like we always say invest in the basics, but that doesn't necessarily mean spending $70 on a t-shirt, because if you're like me, you're like, why would I do that? Is it any better than the $25 t-shirt, really? Because you're going to get it stained, or it's going to just look used. It's not going to be fresh and crisp and white. So for me, and I know some people might have other opinions on this, but for me, it's like, I don't want to invest in that if I know I'm going to buy another one in the spring. Do you know what I mean? So I love this. The price point is great. I think, I want to say, what is it, 29? 32. It's $32 for this one, and it also comes in black. It's just like the perfect cotton V-neck, structured. loose around the waist and a little bit longer so you can tuck it in, you can wear it out. It's really just the perfect t-shirt. And like I said, it also comes in black. So that's the top that I'm wearing. Um, did you see the pictures I sent you with the caramel suede skirt? Yes, I did. And so so if you guys, I'm backing up here because I'm talking about a million conversations that you guys are having, but we were talking last week about, was it last week or the week before? Probably last week because of the suede. Tracy was saying that she bought a suede skirt, and I was saying that I did too, but I wasn't sure how I was going to style it yet. So she sent me pictures of how she planned to style hers, and it's giving me some ideas. I'm going to need your help with it because I feel like you guys know me. I always save things. So I'm like, this would be a good Thanksgiving skirt. I just have to figure out, like, plan ahead, or like family photo shoot skirt. So I'll have to plan ahead and see how to style it. But yes, thank you for the ideas. I appreciate that. Um, Okay, so my mom says when I buy white, I always buy two. Well, that's a good idea, especially at this price point, because you can get two for the price that you would get for a white t-shirt at like Nordstrom or something. So that's a good idea. That way, if you stain one, you don't get too upset about it. But like, look at the length. It's great for you to be able to like put your hands in your pockets, not have to tuck it in. It's really just like such a great length. So that is the jacket, the t-shirt, and then the jeans. So I've sold these jeans a couple of times on the lives, and I'm honestly surprised, one, that they're still available, and two, that you guys have not, well, that you haven't sold them out yet is basically the same thing. They are such great jeans. They are literally my everyday jeans. I grab these all the time. I almost didn't even have them down here in my studio because I'm like, where are they? Because I just wear them all the time. They are like the perfect lived in jeans. So they are mid-rise. They come right up to the belly button. And usually, you guys know me, I'm like, I need high-waisted. But because they're so comfortable and lived in, I don't feel like I need the high waist. Also, as you can see, they go up in the sides and the back, so it's not the same all the way around. I like having this like upper back coverage, and then it gets a little tiny bit lower in the front. So I love these jeans. I also like the fact that they have like a little bit of distressing on them, which makes them casual, but they're not full-on distressed jeans, because that, my friends, not in style right now. So just so you guys know, if you have jeans that have rips and holes and strings and all that kind of stuff, that is kind of going to the wayside this season. It's more of like a tailored, classy look, which we were seeing last year too. But something like this, definitely still in style, especially if you are going to add the suede jacket on top or add the barn jacket on top and you're really amping up the look with some trendy elements. Definitely these jeans are still in. I love that they have that cuff on the bottom. The length of them is perfect to wear with a loafer or even a white sneaker or a slip-on or a bootie. They are the perfect length. I'll show you guys with a bootie what it looks like too. I wouldn't wear black with this barn jacket. However, I have it handy, so I'll just show you with one. Like, look at the length. Perfect length to wear with this. So love these jeans. If you're like me and you're just constantly throwing on sneakers, you guys know I am basically married to my Kissick sneakers. I don't have to bend down to put them on. I just slip my feet into them and I'm out the door. I wear them every single day. They are also linked on my Layered Looks live. Never made it down here to the studio because I need them upstairs too badly. I use them all the time. And my workout sneakers are also Kissick because you can just step on the backs and your feet go right in. The backs pop up. You don't have to break your backs of sneakers anymore. You don't have to untie laces, tie them up. It's literally a dream. You never know what a luxury that is until you can't find your sneakers and you have to put on regular sneakers and you're like, what is this? Why am I wasting so much time tying and untying shoes? It's insane. So yes, love my Kissicks, and these jeans are great length for them. I am wearing the size 3/26. Yep, 3/26, which is my normal size. In a non-stretch jean, I'll take a 27 just because you guys know I don't like anything tight. But these definitely have a lot of stretch. Hello. A lot of stretch in them. They have that like lived in feel. But I mean, I've worn them so many times and they don't lose their shape. I don't feel like I have to keep pulling them up. I don't feel like they're getting baggy anywhere. They're literally the perfect jeans. So highly, highly, highly recommend. And they just look really cute and casual with an outfit like this. So I love this. So cute. And yeah, that is the full look. If you want to add in the woven bag for good measure, since it is brown, matches the collar. Like I said, I also have it in black, but this is the full look. So cute. Layered looks, part 3, the viral barn jacket. So cute. I'm going to show you another way to wear this under, or what to wear underneath it. This was just a regular plain white tee, which I'm sure most of you guys already have in your closet. If you want to wear a white cami, I have those available too on my website, jenaspicks.com. It's under, I think the cami color is brown in the photo, but I have brown, navy, black, white, charcoal. I mean, there's a million colors in there, so hopefully your size is available as well. But if you don't want to wear something plain, you can also wear, like, even this looks so cute with like a graphic tee underneath it. Like, how cute is this? So this is my limoncello t-shirt, which I really love the length of it. This is that boxy cropped tee. Sherry, I know you love this one. It's still available in ivory. It's sold out in white, which is why Sherry really wanted it in white, and they don't have it anymore right now. But they do have the ivory, and it also comes in butter and peach on the website. I just really love this one. So this is the limoncello boxy crop, and it honestly looks so cute with this jacket because the lengths work really well. So that's why tucking in a shirt looks really nice with this jacket too, because it is that like modern length where it hits right at like the sort of like right at your belly button line, a little bit lower than your belly button. So definitely like a nice modern, you see how boxy this fit is. The other jacket that I have for a little bit later on in the show, actually, I can just go back and forth with them to show you as well, because if you're somebody who's like, I don't love the length of this, I need something longer, I do want to make sure that I accommodate you like before the end of the show. So I will put that one on next so you guys can see how it looks with the graphic tee as well. So this is just another option if you wanted to do something more casual. I would definitely put like a sneaker on with this one. So cute for running errands. It really looks put together because this looks cute too. Like if you were just wearing a like a graphic tee, a pair of jeans and sneakers, like that's cute. But the second layer really brings the whole outfit together. It makes it look intentional, which is I feel like that's my biggest, best kept secret, is making your outfits look intentional when you're really just dressing as quickly as possible to get out the door. How to make it look intentional is by adding the layers. And if this is already part of your outfit all day and you don't have to like worry about it, then you look like you're like, I needed a second layer. I just grabbed my jacket. But people are like, oh, I love your outfit. Well, it feels put together, but really you're just wearing a jacket and a t-shirt. But like it just looks really nice together. So this is cute. And now I'm going to show you the other jacket that I have, and then I'll show you some more layers to go with it. Okay, so introducing, this is the second barn jacket of the night, you guys. I am obsessed with this jacket. Like when this came, I did like a happy dance because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like it. I don't know if it's going to be too long, if it's going to be too baggy. I'm obsessed with this, and I think if I do say so myself, I hit it out of the park with trying to find a long barn jacket. That was my, what's the word? That was my mission from you guys. I got some DMs, like I said, asking for a longer length trendy fall jacket because the suede jackets were that same length as the barn jacket. And I was like, oh, I was going to do the barn jacket and that's the same length. I need to cater to my girls who want a little bit more coverage. Enter this jacket and I'm obsessed. Okay, so first things first, you have this sort of like latte color, coffee color collar, and then it's a washed black, functional, soft denim. So this really feels almost like in between a shirt and a jacket, like a shacket, but more on the jacket side. It has flat pockets. It has button closure, no lining, just like the perfect fall layer. And this is one, like I said, that you can definitely wear as your outfit, like as part of your outfit or as a jacket. So I really like it because you can, like I said, make it look like your intentional look, which is nice. So this one comes in small to 2X. So definitely big size range here. I'm wearing the size small, and I didn't know if I wanted to size up to a medium in this one because I really wanted that like baggy fit. So if you want that oversized fit, you can definitely size up, but I really like the fit of this because it looks like it's intentionally relaxed. It doesn't look like I bought it a size too big, if you know what I mean. Like the shoulder already goes down a little bit, so it has that sort of relaxed look. I have the sleeve rolled up, but I'll take it down so you can see. You have a button on the sleeve. So if you want to wear it down here, you totally can do that too. This is such a great one if you're going pumpkin picking, if you're doing fall photos, if you're going apple picking, anything like that. This one is such a cute one. And the thing that I love about this color and about the other color too is that for me, I love wearing a denim jacket, but if you are not on the Canadian tuxedo denim on denim trend, then you don't get a lot of use out of your denim jacket. So this one was also sold in denim, but I really thought for you guys that you'd get a lot more use out of it in the black. So if you want it in denim, I can also offer it. Let me know. I think it came in a light and a dark, but I'm just like, the black you would get, I feel like you get so much more use out of because you can wear it with whatever color jeans you want. So I really like that aspect of it. You can wear it with dark jeans, looks really nice too. And then you can also wear like whatever colors underneath. So I'm going to show you some red underneath looked really nice when I was styling this for the photos. I really liked that. So this one also $58, you guys. Yes, Nancy, it's like a washed black color. I'll come up close so you guys can see. It's like a washed black, almost looks like a charcoal. And you can see on the back, it has sort of like an ombre detailing. So it's like darker on the bottom and a little bit lighter on the top. So it definitely has that like washed barn, lived in, vintagey, retro workman's jacket. Is that enough adjectives for you guys? So yeah, I really like this one. I love that length. Yes, I do too. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of other ways to wear this. So I'm going to, you know what? I just talked about that red tee. So I'm going to put that on too. Again, something that you guys probably already have in your wardrobe is like a pop of color. Maybe you even got this red t-shirt when I sold it. I mean, it's still on sale and there's still a bunch of colors. This tee is sold in a V-neck style and in a crew neck. I'm wearing it in crew right now, and I think it's $29, I think. 21 or 29, something like that, on Jena's Picks. Like, look how cute this pop of red looks in between. So when you see this styled on Instagram or on social media, you're really only ever going to see white underneath it. Nobody ever really does any other colors. When I was doing some recon to see how I wanted to present this on the live, I'm like, I have an idea of what I want to do. Let me see what is trending so I can have my finger on the pulse of the fall style. And the only thing that I'm seeing is white underneath. So if that's the look that you're going for, because you're seeing it all over Instagram and you're like, that's the look that I want, of course, go for it. That's why I got that white tee for you guys. And also this tee comes in white too. This is the jersey one. So if you want something a little bit less structured, a little bit more like stretchy and comfortable, that's going to be this jersey knit tee, which is also for sale on jenaspicks.com. It's on that live featured tab. Also comes in a bunch of other colors. So when I was styling this for the photos, I was like, I love the pop of red underneath. I just think it gives a lot more to the jacket. It actually makes the jacket stand out more than just wearing the white underneath. So I really loved the way this looks. And I like the fact that like this t-shirt, I have it tucked in the front, but it's a little bit longer in the back and you don't see it with this jacket because it comes down a little bit further. So with the barn jacket, with the fall essential barn jacket, this one also looks great with the red underneath. I do love the pop of color. However, look at that. You're going to have to tuck it in the back. Not a big deal, but that's where the difference in the length comes in, where you just have to be a little bit more cognizant of what you're wearing underneath and making sure that it doesn't show longer than the jacket, because that is a no-no. Style tip style pro tip. When you're wearing a jacket, you don't want the top to come below the jacket. It used to be a thing where like you wore a tunic and then you wore a short jacket. I'm not seeing that style. So I would say stick with tucked in shirts, more tailored look, a boxy cropped or shorter length tee like I was just wearing, something like that, or get a longer jacket because it looks a little bit sloppy when the bag is hanging out below the jacket. So the jacket is supposed to be the layered finishing piece. You don't want anything to be coming underneath that. So that is the way it looks with the red. And I'll show you guys on the website to find all of these links. So this is the V-neck cotton tee that I was wearing earlier in the show. It comes in white and black, small to 2X or small to XL. And then coming a little bit further down here. Oh, whoops. Hello, going to my live tab. That's what I meant. You have the closet staple V-neck. Comes in dark gray, white, black, pink, pastel, matcha green. I don't know why this isn't loading. There we go. That's what it looks like with the V-neck. V-neck looks to be sold out in the gray. That's why it wasn't showing up. And then, oops, where am I? So that under similar styles, you can see that it comes in black. It comes in a bunch of other colors. I'm wearing the red, hot pink, green, teal, dusty blue, dark blue. The dark blue is so great. I love that color. So yeah, those are the colors for that. And it comes in other colors too. So you can see this says colors 1 because it wouldn't let me add more colors because there's a lot. So this is colors 2 for this crew neck. And it comes in black, chestnut, purple, turquoise, green, and royal blue. So lots of colors for these. Some sizes and color combinations are sold out because I've sold them for a while. So if you're interested, grab them. They're really such a great base layering piece. And then this is the jacket, obviously, that I'm wearing right now. And you can see the sizing. If you're ever confused about the sizing or you have a question, of course, you can always message me on Instagram at Jenafin, Jenafinn. But I do try to make everything as easy as possible. So if you click this description tab here, you'll find the write-up that I wrote for it. You'll find the features. And then also it's an oversized look, order true to size for the look that I'm showing you. So that's what I always get confused with on websites is I'll see something and it looks like the arms look so big and it looks so oversized on the model. And then it'll say she's wearing a small, or like it will say her stats and she's like tiny, and I'm like, okay, so what size do I order? So this is supposed to be an oversized look. So what I'm saying is if you love the way this looks on me, I'm in my true size and it's made to be a little bit more of a relaxed fit. So order your true size if you want it to fit like that on you. So that's why I wrote that. And then of course I also have here the size that I'm wearing, what my actual sizes are, and then the size chart for everything. So this goes from about a 4 to a 22. If you're a size 2, you could definitely wear the small. It will just be a little bit, more oversized on you, which is also the look for this year. So that's that jacket. This is the one that I'm wearing right now. So they're both 58. You can see all the different pictures and how I've styled it. I tried to do a variety of different things. So you can see I'm wearing that limoncello t-shirt underneath here. I'm wearing the brown layering tank that I'm going to put on in a minute here. I'm wearing the white t-shirt here. So I tried to give you guys some options because not everybody wants to rewatch the live once they buy the item, but they're like, what am I supposed to wear this with? I forgot. So taking screenshots is really helpful. I do that for a lot of the stuff that I'm buying to remember why I liked it when I looked at it online. But then of course I want to make it easy for you, like I said. So anytime I'm showing something on the live, I'll try to have it styled like that on the website too. It's not always possible because I like to be spontaneous on this live, but I do want you to buy it and be like, I can utilize all these different combinations with this, and it's not a one and done thing where you're only going to wear it once. There are lots of different ways to wear these pieces, and I want you to get the most bang for your $58 bucks. So that is how you order it. Also, I should mention free shipping, $59 and over. So anything that you order, like if you order this jacket, grab a t-shirt, you get free shipping. It's like, why wouldn't you do that? The t-shirt's 20, how much? I don't even know how much it is. Um, T-shirt is $21. So like grab the jacket, grab a t-shirt, you get free shipping. Very, very easy and smart to do that. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a couple more combos here. So I do want to show you that layering piece. So this is the tank that I got in last week. I showed it to you in navy, and now I have it in brown, which you guys just saw. I actually wore the navy one to Juliet's dance class yesterday, which is why it's not down here, but I'll show you guys the brown one. And I also love, I know it used to be a no-no to mix black and brown together, but since I got my color palette done, I've done a lot of mixing of black and brown because brown is my color palette and black really isn't. Deep charcoal is, but black isn't. So I've been trying to incorporate a lot more brown into my wardrobe, but I don't want to get rid of all of my black stuff. So I do still love the way the black and brown look together. So I'm going to do a little bit of a tuck here and then put this jacket on. So I think this looks so cute, especially because the color is that coffee color. So it's already bringing in some brown. I think this looks so cute. Easy to wear, comfortable, but another base. So if you're looking for things to wear underneath it, this base layer, how much did I say this was? Hang on. This base layer is $29. Comes in navy, chocolate, white, and black. So if you're like, I need a crisp, clean black or a crisp, clean white, you know where to find it. It is ribbed, and I like it because it goes right like over your bra strap. You don't have to worry about wearing a different kind of bra. Side note, you guys, remember last week I was talking about my strapless bra and how I don't like it anymore. I did order the one that my mom told me about. I have not tried it on yet, and now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know where I put it. You guys have no idea what our package situation looks like. And it's not really it's like between works, like samples that I'm ordering and sending back, and packages that I have to go out to you guys, and stuff that I'm ordering for the kids. It's insane. And Greg will be like, another package? And I'm like, listen, none of it is like fun stuff for me. The packages that I get for work, like this, I mean, obviously I bought the sample and like I'm keeping it for me. The problem with that is it ends up living in the studio because I use it for these lives all the time, that I don't have it readily available to me when I want to use it. So I either have to make a special trip downstairs, which Molly knows. I'm usually half dressed when she comes over to watch the kids because I'm like running downstairs for the shirt that I want or for the cardigan that I want or the shoes that I want, because everything good that I have that's like trendy is here in my studio. So I'm always like in between my upstairs closet and my studio closet. Not a bad thing, but it is definitely inconvenient. So maybe I should order another one just to have this like readily available so I can just throw it on for like school pickup. But anyway, so this is the base layer tank and it's $29. I'm wearing the chocolate color. It also comes in navy, white, and black. Comes extra small to large. It is super stretchy. I'm wearing the size small, but again, there's a lot of room in here. Really, any size can wear this, I'm telling you. You can stretch it all the way down if you want. It is like a basic normal length of a top, so you can tuck it in if you want. You can wear it out. I'll show it to you quickly with the other barn jacket. And again, $58, you guys. Best deal around for a barn jacket. I'm telling you. I did my research, and that's what this show is about. Bringing you guys the best bang for your buck, attainable, affordable, comfortable style. You look like you fit in with the trends. You are comfortable, and you're not breaking the bank, which is the most important part, because we all love a good barn jacket. But when this goes out in a few years, we're going to be happy that we didn't spend $200 on it. Because do you guys remember it was like all the rage? We wore, sometimes there was a hood on it and it came down basically to like here. It was a drawstring in the waist. It was army green. We all loved that style. That's not it anymore. The barn jacket has taken the place. So if you still have that jacket, this is how to upgrade. So we're not doing the drawstring waist. We're not doing all the snaps, flaps, hoods, all that kind of stuff in army green, that is not in style anymore. The barn jacket has taken that style and kind of flipped it around. So this is what you're going to be seeing. This is what you probably already are seeing. And this is how you want to still wear that trend, but keep it modern for 2025. So you can wear this in army green, but it's just not the length, not the drawstring, not the snaps, flaps, all that kind of stuff. So this is definitely more of that modern style. It's a boxier fit, even though it has the drawstring, it's down here. So it's the boxier fit, it's the barn jacket, it's the colored lapel. This is the style for 2025. You can still have it long, as I showed you, but we're not doing that army green cargo looking jacket anymore. That is not in, that is out. The barn jacket has taken its place. And, you know, that was in a couple years ago. So that's what I'm saying is like, if you spent a lot of money on that jacket, you're like, I don't want to throw it out. $58 for this one or for the other one. Grab it, figure out which one you like, style around it, whatever you would normally have worn with that jacket, level up to the barn jacket. So this is how it looks with the brown base layer. I love the way this looks too. Very easy to wear this one. And then the last thing I wanted to show you guys, it's another pop of red, but I do love this tank, and a lot of you guys bought it or one of the variations of it for the summer. So if you did, I just wanted to show you another way that you could still get some use out of it. So you guys might remember this top comes in a bunch of different color and patterns. It's $29. It's that vacation collection material, so it does not wrinkle. It's super comfortable, dressy enough, like a silky, slinky top, dressy enough that you can wear it to work. And then you can also wear it with sort of like more casual jeans if you wanted to do that too. But I really like it because it is not a plain top. So I wanted to give you an opportunity to see something with a pattern underneath this, and I still think it really works. So this is it with the black. I like that it is taking some of the black. So I just showed you guys a brown outfit because I'm very big on brown now. So I have the brown base layer, and I had that brown, like the brown collar on that shirt, on that jacket. That all worked really well. The brown also looked nice underneath this because this is bringing in that brown color. Now, if you're like, brown's not my thing, black is more my thing, looking at you, Effie, this is how you can still bring the barn jacket style, but incorporate more of the black stuff that you already have in your wardrobe. So that's why I wanted to show this to you guys, because we all, like, I love the pop of red underneath it as a plain pop, but I'm showing you that you can also wear something that has a design, that has something else going on that's interesting here. And this is how you can bring more black in. So because this is the washed black color, it actually brings a nice, I guess, interest in with the black design here, the black pattern. So I love the way this looks. It's so cute, easy to wear. Like I said, simple, simple, simple. And then you can also change to the black shoe. So what I'm going to do is, this might be, I'm going to try something, you guys. I'm going to try to dress it up a little bit. Hopefully you guys didn't just see me here. Okay. Because I changed my studio around, I don't know how much space I have by this closet. And definitely not wearing any pants. So I thought I saw my reflection in the camera, and that would have been a nice show for some of you guys. But I think I'm safe. If you just saw my naked booty, don't tell me. All right, so I'm putting on these black jeans. I think I showed you guys these last week or 2 weeks ago. Such great jeans, wearing the black booty. Let's dress this up a little bit and see what we think. Don't mind the cat hair all over. I didn't know that I was going to wear these tonight on the live. I wore them last week and I had to lint roll the heck out of them. So this week I didn't know I was going to wear them. But I do love this. Look at this, you guys. So without the jacket, it's definitely a dressier look. I'm telling you, this top would work really well with trousers to work if you have a job where you have to look dressed up, or if you're like my mom and you just want to wear trousers and a fancy blouse while you're babysitting kids, you do you. But if you put this barn jacket on top of it, it does just make it look a little bit more casual. So trendy, you guys. because the classy upscale look is so trendy. It's still in. It's been in for about a year now. And then adding the barn jacket just gives it that like cool fall, like vibey look. So I love to play off of this where it looks dressy and then you add the barn jacket on top and you're like, no, I'm dressy, but I'm comfortable. And I just love the way this looks. So in just giving you another idea, another way that you can wear this. So this is the midnight something jean. I don't remember what I called it, but it is on Jena's Picks. It's a wide leg. It's a mid to high rise, comes like right up to the belly button. Feels like it holds you in, has a little bit of tummy control here, which is nice. And like I said, it is a wide leg, has a little bit of fraying on the bottom. Perfect length. I'm 5'6". I don't have particularly long legs, and I'm wearing the size 3. So that is, let's see what this one is called. It's called Midnight something. Midnight Lift. Midnight Lift. I knew I named it something cool. This is the Midnight Lift, and I'm wearing the size 3/26. So if you wanted to add that to your rotation for these barn jackets, that's a really good option as well. Oh my gosh, I did not see all of these comments, you guys. My comment list was scrolled all the way up. Hold on, let's see. I thought I was like, nobody's commenting. This is weird. I didn't realize it was scrolled all the way up. All right, so let's see. All right. Nancy loves it. Hi, Nancy. I didn't ask for a longer jacket for once. I know, Robin, you didn't, but I did get some people asking, and I honestly did think of you. So hopefully, if you like the barn jacket style, now there's one for you that's a little bit longer. Okay, so there you go. Pop of color is good. Who takes the pictures of you? Oh, Effie, thank you for asking. I take them. I'm telling you, this is literally a one-man show here. I find the samples that I want. I order them. I send back most of them. Figure out how to style them when I get them. I take the pictures. I edit the photos. I upload them. I write the product descriptions. I correlate all the inventory, and I do the lives. So, and I say that and I do the lives as if that's not, oh, and I do all the Instagram posts and all the marketing and all that stuff for it. So it is a full-time job for sure. So thank you for asking. I take all the pictures and I hope you like them. Yes, my tripod. Yes, my tripod. I always wear black and brown together. It was black and blue I had a problem with. Okay, so yes, bye-bye utility jacket, Mom. That's what I'm saying. No more utility jacket. The barn jacket has replaced the utility jacket. So if you're still like married to the idea of your utility jacket, it's time to grab a barn jacket. Okay, so don't forget to show us what you got from Aritzia. I'm gonna do sorry, Effie, I didn't know you wanted to see it tonight. I'm gonna do a full live for it because I bought too much stuff. I really want to give it its due because I have some questions and I need to know if I should keep some of the stuff. So I'm gonna do a full Jena's Picks live show from what I got from Aritzia. But I will also link it. I think I linked some of the stuff in my like that I just showed you on my Shop My Closet. So like that bodysuit, for instance, that I wore the other day. So I linked some of that stuff already. I will link the stuff. So if you are so inclined, you can see it. But I am going to do a full show after next week. So next week, if you really want to see the Aritzia stuff, I'll just do one more layered looks live. I was going to do 2, but I'll do one more. So next week is going to be our last layered looks live. And then the week after that, I will do the Aritzia try-on for you guys. So that is going to be how the show is falling out. So much to update you guys on. I can't believe it's already, I feel like I never get a chance to talk to you guys about stuff. But you see it on Instagram all the time anyway. I honestly feel like time is going by so fast. I keep forgetting to update stuff on Instagram, and like I feel like I'm taking pictures and I'm documenting everything that happens with the kids all the time, and then life moves so fast and I forget to post everything. Juliet had her first day of dance. Cooper's in Ninja. We're getting ready for his party is next week. He's doing a Sonic Shadow themed party. So Shadow the Hedgehog, if you guys saw Sonic 3, Shadow is Cooper's favorite character. So he's doing a basically his boy is very specific. He is doing a motorcycle chase scene birthday party. So everything about this birthday party has to do with that one scene where Shadow is on the motorcycle and Sonic is chasing him and they're having this like shootout race. And he's very specific. The motorcycle has to be very specific. So I actually was emailing with the baker, the company who's baking his cake, because I was like, it has to be this specific picture. Like, he doesn't want her molding it out of fondant, where, like, you know, obviously you'd pay a pretty penny for that. He wants literally the exact picture, the exact motorcycle, the exact shoes. Everything has to be perfect. So pray for me when this cake actually comes that it's A, what he wants, and B, it's not going to be a fortune, because she usually gives me a quote, and she hasn't done that yet. So party is next week. He's having it at the same place he had it last year, which is this big arcade. They have like arcade and bumper cars and bowling and all this stuff. So we're going to be doing bowling and arcade like we did last year, and there's going to be lots of food and all that kind of stuff. So he is very excited. So that is next Saturday, the 20th. And right after we come back from the party, I'm hosting Rosh Hashanah dinner for my family. So it's going to be a crazy, crazy Saturday. But as you guys might know, the Jewish holidays are on usually during the week, and my family's from out of town, so we have to kind of fudge it and do it on the weekend. So that's what we're doing next Saturday. This Saturday, I feel like, is the only weekend for quite a while that we have no plans. So I'm looking forward to that and just kind of like laying low, because once next week hits, it's like birthday party, Rosh Hashanah, Greg's birthday. Then we're going to Naples. We're going to New York. Like, there's so much stuff going on. So I'm like, crazy, crazy. But it's all good. It's all good stuff. All right, so that is the live, you guys. I'm so happy that you were here with me. I hope that I took your mind off of all the craziness that's going on in the outside world, and that for an hour and a half, an hour and 15 minutes, you were here with me. We were here together because I was here with you. I wasn't scrolling my feed and seeing all that crazy stuff, and I was able to just relax into this and have fun and talk about fashion, talk about something else besides chaos and unrest. So thank you for giving that to me. I hope I was able to give the same thing to you. If you loved what you saw tonight on Jena's Picks, you can purchase everything at jenaspicks.com. And then if you saw some stuff that you liked that's not on my website, of course, you can just get it on the Shop My Closet app. Please make sure that you are giving views to these videos. It really helps me to be able to make this the best it can be for shopping experience for you. Please subscribe to my page, turn on those notifications, and I will see you guys next week for the last final installment of the Layered Looks Live. Thank you so much. I love you, and I will see you on Instagram at Jenafin, Jenafinn. Everything that I tried on tonight will be available by link on Instagram as well, so very easy to shop there. And I will see you guys when I see you on Instagram or next week, whenever. But if you need to find me, you know where to find me. Love you guys, and see you next week.